What's up, everybody? MikeO back with a different kind of video. Not a happy video. I have some good news. The good news is I made the wise choice of purchasing a 582 Montgomery Club membership last time it was made available, coming up on close to a year ago, a little less than that. It was late 2019 when that was made available. Good news is, because of that, was able and eligible to purchase 2 boxes of 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire Edition, which is a product that's caught fire over the last few years. I remember back in 2016 and 17, they were released as full sets, and nobody really bought them. I didn't purchase any because, well, they seemed very expensive back then. I did buy some singles and such. 2018, they changed it to 100 card boxes, and they were still pretty pricey. Purchased some, cracked some, did pretty well, had fun. Also available for weeks on end. At this point, those are pretty expensive boxes. 2019, because of the prices of the 2018 stuff, crazy in demand. I think they had like a limit of 10 or so. I, like a dope, didn't buy the full allotment. And, of course, they sold out within minutes. But I got a few, was able to crack some, let my dad crack some. So that was pretty fun. Last year, they were $40 or $50 a box, and they had changed the format to 4 cards per pack, 8 packs per box. You only got 32 cards, a stark difference than the 100. And you got 1 autograph per box. The 100 card boxes that came out in 2018, I believe, came with 3 autographs. Well, this year, 2020 Sapphire, I was able to purchase 2 boxes via the Montgomery Club. Of course, I sent out to some people I knew and said, hey, the pre-sale is most likely going to be tomorrow. The not the pre-sale, but the lottery, so make sure you enter. I know my buddy Ed Weskergriff entered. By the time, and he was selected as a winner, was unable to purchase because they were sold out. My dad also entered, and it was the first time when he's entered that he was actually selected. Now, Ed, I know it took him hours to get on. My dad, within an hour, just problems. He called me up. I tried to help him potentially make the purchase after he was selected as a winner of the lottery. Unable to purchase any. And tried all the way, literally a couple times per hour, for the most part, up until the next day at 4 o'clock, the 24-hour window. I know he had called Topps, and they basically said, tough shit. No reason to be PC about it. So, epic fail by Topps. If people are selected as a winner, they should get to purchase a box. So Topps failed miserably there. And, of course, they have writing in it. It says you're selected to purchase a box, while available, stuff like that. Because they have to do it because they knew something funny was going to go on. So anyone who was able to purchase more than a box, and I know some people were, and there were people on Twitter and some people kind of bragging about it. Hopefully, you guys get banned from Topps, but not going to happen most likely. So when I see people doing 10, 20, 40 box breaks, no shot I'm paying money to those people. That's ridiculous. Either way, I did get 2 boxes. And this isn't as much as, well, it is a failure on Topps' part because they could certainly pack boxes. Because this year, by the way, last year they were $40 or $50 a box. Obviously, secondary market went for much more. This year, Topps upped the prices because they knew, hell, we're going to sell out no matter what we price them at. $300 a box, which is ridiculous. Virtually $10 a card. You get 32 cards per box. So if you're ordering 2 boxes, spending $600, you should pack it very, very well, which Topps generally doesn't, but usually they get there without a problem. So I do blame Topps a little bit for this, because they could have packed it better, but FedEx and USPS, whoever was responsible for this, because it was shipped via FedEx, delivered to the United States Postal Service, and then they made the local deliveries. I tend to think it probably happened on the FedEx end because it had way more travel there, but who knows? But this is how the box arrived. Crushed. Absolutely crushed on the corner, crushed on the edges. So that's not good. Let's see. Here's the one box. So one box arrived okay. Granted, there is crushing here. A lot of crushing. So if you did decide to resell this box, more than likely a buyer would complain about it. And I know someone like Blowout or such would not. Now, I didn't buy these to resell, but I'd like to have that option should I have chosen to do so. And with that little crushing, there you can see a crease in there. No one's going to buy it. In all likelihood, the cards in this box are safe and secure without an issue because, well, the box is this size and the 8 packs in it don't take up much of it, and there's room for movement, so on an impact, they're going to just slide rather than just get crushed. So I should be able to open this and hopefully get something decent. Now, when you spend $300 on a box that contains 32 cards and 1 autograph, there is a likelihood that you might get an autograph that's valued at about $5 and not a single base card that you necessarily want for your collection or has any sort of real value because it's a 700 card set. 32 of 700 is not the greatest of odds. It's a chance you take, but, you know, that's one of the reasons I would, if possible, like to open multiple boxes. Well, as you can safely assume, this box was over here, and the other box was over on this end. So, how's that box look? Here's the back of it. Doesn't look too bad, some creasing there, right? But as you see the front, it's much worse. There's the side, massive creasing. I actually kind of punched it in a little bit, so it doesn't even look as bad as it did when I took it out of the box, which perhaps I shouldn't have done. But in my mind, the odds of these cards not having suffered damage seems fairly unlikely. Especially, you can tell there was a major impact to crush the box that much. So, more than likely, there's damaged cards in there. If you spent $20 or $40 in a box, you still wouldn't be happy, but you'd be a little less disappointed than when you spend $300. So the question is, what should I do? What should Topps do? What should FedEx/USPS do? Clearly, I'm assuming Topps would insure these packages. I would hope. Who knows? So there certainly should be something coming from FedEx or USPS. Who knows? And I don't know what Topps will be willing to do. I did an online claim, which is useless because they'll never get back to you. So now I have to attempt to call them in the morning to discuss this. When I did the online claim, the only option it really gave was for a return exchange. I'm assuming they probably don't really have extra stuff left since they oversold their allotment that they had for winning raffles. Clearly, since I know 2 people who won the raffle and weren't able to purchase a box. I'm sure there were others. I haven't had a chance to watch a ton of videos lately, so there might be other people who had similar problems. But even if they do, you don't know what's in here. You certainly wouldn't want to give away a superfractor or, a monster autograph. But you also don't want damaged cards. So obviously it would be great if Topps just refunded you for the box or replace the damaged cards. But again, who knows if they have damaged replacements. And quite honestly, when you talk to Topps customer service, since they deal with trading cards, sports trading cards, and the non-sports such as Walking Dead or even stuff like wrestling, plus they deal with candy and all that stuff, they generally have zero clue about the sports card product. So this is a very calm rant, but when I saw this box, on the front step, I immediately went, uh-oh, that's probably Sapphire. And as I opened the box, I went, damn, that's Sapphire. And as I pulled out this accordion here, I went, God damn it, that sucks. So, question, what do you think FedEx or USPS should do? What do you think Tops should do? What do you think I should do? But I just figured I'd share the bad news, kind of get it off my chest, complain a little bit in a calm way. I'm sure I could have screamed and yelled, maybe even thrown this across the room, but that wasn't going to do any good. Just thought I'd share an epic failure by Tops, an epic failure by FedEx, an epic failure by USPS, and complete disappointment from a collector. Alright guys, I will keep in touch and let you know if and when I open this other box. I'll very likely do it on camera, but we'll see what happens. Alright, leave your comments down below. I look forward to them. I know I'm really bad at replying to comments. I always intend to, and I still do. I absolutely do. It's just sometimes many months behind. But I look forward to hearing some of you guys what you think. I'm sure there's a few people snickering and laughing, and I'm sure there'll be people who will have some wise-ass comments, and anything that gets me to laugh will certainly be appreciated. All right, guys. Epic failure, epic disappointment. Are you freaking kidding me? See ya.